Easiest event of my life. Not even close. Guess we're playing Ursartic. Any Ursartic enjoyers in chat? Alright. The event everyone's been so excited for. Skill Drain. Both players got Skill Drain on their field at the start of the game. Man, that's just fantastic. What great gameplay this will surely produce. Now, if you think that you have to run some sort of back row deck or some sort of deck that this doesn't use monsters, that's where you're wrong. Let me show you the best deck of this event. That's right, baby. We're back to tier 0. This is by far probably the best deck that actually utilizes monsters and just doesn't just, you know, monkey flip, set a bunch of back row, you know, summon, I don't know, Beast King Barbros under skill drain or whatever. Tier has the most outs to the actual skill drains in the field, more so than any other deck. And honestly, in the majority of the games, you won't even have to worry about skill drain. Because on top of, you know, so first off, Twin Twisters plus Double Cyclone, these are staples for anyone that actually wants to get rid of skill drains. These simply get rid of both skill drains on both sides of the field. The Duster is garbage because Duster doesn't deal with your own skill drain. And then there's stuff like Magic Planter, which only deals with the opponent's skill, which only deals with your own skill drain, but doesn't deal with the opponent's skill drain. And Lightning Storm, you can't even use Lightning Storm. So if you want to use back row removal, these are the two back row removal cards you should use. This goes for any deck, not just Tier. But Tier has more outs to skill drain than just these two. First of all, we have this card, Tearlaments Heartbeat, which doesn't deal with both skill drains immediately. However, the main other way you're going to get rid of skill drains, besides if you don't draw into Twin Twister or Double Cyclone, is off of Purple Rhino. Purple Rhino is insanely broken. It's because it pops a card and you can trigger on both your turns. And you do not need to resolve monster effects in the field. You do not need to resolve your Rhino Heart or your Seamare to fuse to trigger Purple Rhino. That's where Heartbeat comes in. Heartbeat is like a 2-card combo, or half of your way to getting rid of both skill drains. Because you get rid of one, then you can discard something like a Trivikarma. Trivikarma will add for a Rhino. You can Heartbeat, discard a Tier name, and then fuse. If you already have Turn Rhino on the field, then the fuse immediately already pops one of the other skill drain that your Heartbeat didn't put back. We have Shovelers in here. Shovelers also trigger per Rhino, and again, this you run 3 Trivikarma, so this might not be something that most Tier players have, but 3 Trivikarma is the absolute sauce for this event. This is honestly one of the best cards in the deck, just because you're running your Double Cyclones, your Twin Twisters, and your Heartbeats. All of these get the Trivikarma out of your hand or can pop it on your field, which means you're essentially running with 5 copies of Purple Rhino. You have this plus the 3 Trivikarma plus the 1 Foolish Burial Goods. And if you have Purple Rhino on the field, the skill drains will at most last for 2 turns. Even if you don't have any other spell travel move, you just have a Purple Rhino, but you have a way to trigger a fusion. You fuse, pop 1 skill drain, and on your opponent's turn, you somehow get to a fusion, and then you pop it on your opponent's turn. As you'll see in you'll pop the other skill drain on your opponent's turn. As you'll see in one of my own replays where I didn't draw the skill drain, but I did just fuse on my turn with words. I fused on my turn, and then I used the Tearlaments Trap card, which you can use Meta Noise or Crime to fuse on your opponent's turn, and then that gets rid of both skill drains by turn 2. And you get all your tier fusion effects during your opponent's turn, and you get to play during your opponent's turn. And most people in this event assume that you just can't play a monster deck, so they're not prepared for this. And yeah, it's also Shaddoll package. Squamata Beast plus Dragon. Fun fact, Dragon can also pop your own back row, so you can pop your own Trivikarmas, which I have done, but also, yeah, these are excellent mills. If you just mill these over your combo, or through your turn, then you get to pop a skill drain. Sharon mills 3, can mills under skill drain. Tier Cash mills when sent to the grave, again bypasses skill drain. Scream bypasses skill drain, so you get to mill just a ton of cards, and you like mill into good stuff, or you'll mill into just enough names to eventually fuse, or mill into your 3 Trivikarmas to get your Purple Rhino. Grieve also is a way to just fusion summon without needing monster effects. And anything else that I mentioned? Oh yeah, Snow. So Snow, with Snow combined with any extra monster that removes cards on the field, is also an out the skill drain. If you, for example, have an Excitonite or a Trident, you simply use your Exciton, your Trident effect, chain Snow, banish your Exceeds, and then that will also resolve its effect under skill drain. So yeah, this deck just has 5 billion outs to skill drain that you basically end up never having to actually play under skill drain with this deck, which is a really unfair advantage because every other deck has to respect skill drain besides Tier. Oh yeah, and the fusions, I put these in over I took out like the hand traps and the super poly, so you don't need any of that crap. Even though super poly is honestly not even the word, because super poly also another way to trigger your effects under skill drain. Although crucially you cannot super poly your own Kaleido Heart because Kaleido Heart can't be fused, so that's why I suited it. You can maybe run something like Droplets. I don't know, not that Droplets would be that good in this event, so that's why I cut it. But yeah, Mud Dragon. For your rank 4 plays, and it lets you recycle your Shaddoll Dragon so you can use it multiple times in a duel. And you're just running rank 4s and all that stuff. Crazy Box is your biggest monster that it's your biggest Exceeds that you can make under skill drain. But also, there's another reason why Purple Rhino is broken, because even if you don't out skill drains, if you choose not to out the skill drains of Purple Rhino, but you're just able to stick a Rokalos or a Kaleido Heart, you also just win. Because then you have a 3500 fusion monster that when it dies comes back. And also, all your opponent's monsters lose another 500 because of Scream. So like literally no decks can even out just Purple Rhino plus a fusion under skill drain as it is. So you might even just leave the skill drain up and then just win with Kaleido Heart Rokalos beatdown, which is another viable strategy. And yeah, Chrome Enemy is I might do like an actual tiered deck profile, and then in that case, that I'll explain more about Chrome Enemy there. But yeah, Chrome Enemy is you make this with a Tier Cash plus either a Rhino Heart or your Seamare when you whiff and you don't hit your second tier name to make your second tier fusion. Well, Chrome Enemy just revives the Seamare or the Reinhardt, whichever one you didn't hit, and then that will dump the other tier name anyway. So Chrome Enemy guarantees you that you will hit both fusion names on your turn. But yeah, why don't I show you this deck in action? Alright, so here, for some reason, our opponent is playing blind second and made us go first. But here's the skill drains, and you see we didn't draw Twin Twisters or Double Cyclone. But guess what? That doesn't matter. So I'm going to add Rhino Heart just because reinforcements of the army can't really add anything else. I'm going to use Sharon, dump Beast, mill 3, trigger Beast, hit the Scream, and then hit the Night Sword Servant. Night Sword Servant is going to bring itself back. Crime is going to draw. We're going to add Crime off Scream. Then we're going to draw a card and draw Purple Rhino off the Beast just because we're that good of a player. So activate Purple Rhino, add a Havness, use Grief, send the other Sharon, dump it, and then a Sharon plus the Beast will make a Mud Dragon, and then Rhino will pop one of the skill drains. Okay, now I set Crime, and our opponent activates Scout. So I'm just letting them cook because I'm gonna be honest. Clee doesn't really threaten me at this moment, and then they Pendulum Summon 4. Okay, We ping them summon 4, and then I should have done this at end of main phase, because then Tear Cash would have been live, but yeah. When they enter battle phase, I'm going to use Mud Dragon, and then I'm going to negate my own Mud Dragon with Crime. That way, so the Mud Dragon goes back, which is nice, it recycles itself, but you dump Havness. Havness will then fuse into Kit, and then Kit will trigger, and then Purra Rhino will trigger, and then Purra Rhino will pop the second Skill Drain. So we just pop both Skill Drains with Purra Rhino, boom boom, get the Kick Colors effect, dump Rhino Heart, activate Rhino Heart, dump Tear Cash, dump the other name, make a Kaleido Heart, pop, send one of their other fusions back, mill some more cards, have a Snow Engrave, Snow's gonna flip another one of their monsters down, and yeah, we get to do all of our plays on their turn. They're not gonna kill us, and then next turn, with both Skill Drains offline, they're dead. And they're playing fucking Qli, so like, what the hell are they gonna do in response to that? Alright, so this is mainly just to show some of the abominations that people are trying to come up with for this event, and they're honestly they're trying a bit too hard. They're trying to do a bit too much, and they're burning the kitchen down as a result. So you're gonna do Adventure and then Tenyi, right? So Adventure Tenyi, not the most outlandish idea. Okay, so Faithful Adventure, add another Water Enchantress, and then dump Draco back, and Draco back's gonna equip itself. Okay, and then activate Desires. Interesting choice. Draw 2. Draco back. Put back my Skill Drain. Why would you do this? What is the what does this accomplish? Putting back my own Skill Drain? Okay, whatever. And yeah, now they're going to Monk of the Tenyi. Okay, and activate Morganite. I want you to read the first line of the second line of Morganite. Okay, apply the following effects. You cannot activate monster effects in the hand. Interesting combination. Tennies and Morganite in the same deck. Huh. Alright, cool. We have Twin Twitch in the hand, so this is automatically game. But I'm gonna dump Trivikarma, add Purra Rhino, activate Purra Rhino, add Tear Cash, activate Scream, normal summon Rhino Heart, and yeah. So thank you for saving us some time, Duelist. Man, what is that deck? Alright, so this is this hand is an FTK. This is straight up an FTK. And I'm gonna Foolish Burial Goods, just dump Trivikarma, add a Purra Rhino to hand, activate Purra Rhino, add Rhino Heart, normal summon Rhino Heart, set Trivikarma, chain double Cyclone to the Rhino Heart, you know, I guess so that they can't in-perm me on summon, even though it doesn't really matter, because if they did, they would just in-perm the kit, so yeah, but yeah, the Skill Drain is obviously gone because of the double Cyclone, and then you go into Kit Hellos. I do Kit Chainlink 1, and then Trivikarma Chainlink 2, pop the Trivikarma for next turn, and they Ogre the Purra Rhino. Fair. I don't know why the hell you're running Ogre in this event of all places. What the hell are you trying to Ogre? Except exactly Purra Rhino, but sure. You dump Tear Cash, and then Tear Cash mills Shaddoll Squamata, Squadron dumps Beast, draws a card. I'm gonna use Kit to bring back Tear Cash and mill 8, feel great. Mill a Shuffler, mill Shaddoll Dragon, mill a Sharon, mill a Scream. Yeah, so Shaddoll Dragon's gonna pop the Trivikarma that I was intending to pop anyways. And then Scream is gonna add me a Sulliek. And then Sharon is gonna fuse into a Roll Kalos. And here, since I already have the Sharon hand, I'm gonna Sharon, dump Snow, mill another 3 cards, hit a Rhino Heart. I'm just gonna actually bring back Rhino Heart. I'm gonna dump Sulliek. Sulliek is gonna add me Rhino Heart for follow-up, and then I'm going to do these two into Redoer. Since I don't really think Sulliek, to be honest, is gonna be that good in this event, since a lot of people seem to be not trying to play monster strategies. So you know who needs a Sulliek, right? Redoer is much better. Gets me a guaranteed fusion, and then I get a Pathfinder, just like, am I playing against Cashier or something? And yeah, Solyak wouldn't have done anything anyways. Solyak would have just gone Cosmics. So here they're gonna Urban Schedule. They're on Earth Machine. Unfortunately, Earth Machine loses to Roll Colors, or Urban Schedule specifically. So Cash mills another 2 cards, hit another Scream, just hit every mill. This is the sign of a good player. Just hit every mill off tier, and you're a good tier player. And they're gonna enter battle phase, and then I'm gonna tag out Redoer, gonna trigger Sharon, they're gonna max C. Alright, whatever. Going to Kaleido Heart. And then Kaleido Heart, I'm gonna spin back the Fortress. They get to rip a card from my hand. I don't really care. Just dump Rhino Heart. Funny enough, the Fortress send actually triggers Rhino Heart anyways. And if I really wanted to, I could have triggered a Rhino Heart to summon itself back. But I was under max C, so I was like, nah, well, whatever. And then end phase, Trivikarma will add a Scream. I should have added Grief. Grief would have been a guarantee to win, but you know, this is kind of a guarantee to win already. So Redoer, hit a trap, nice, activate Scream, Snow, because I have 21 cards in the grave, so I have 3 Snow activations, and then that's gonna trigger Scream, that's sent in Aqua, and then bounces back to the card, and then yeah, boom, this wow, well, what, man, who skill drain event? Says who? Yeah, if you own a tier core, which I think most of you do, go try out this build. For Trivikarma, now I guess most of you won't have 3 Trivikarmas, so you can literally just cut the 2 Trivikarmas and play 40 like this, or you could play like Magic Planter. Since Planter is a free draw off of the skill drain, free potted breed. The only thing is that Planter doesn't get rid of your opponent's skill drain, so it only gets rid of half the problem, and it doesn't trigger any of your tier effects like a Heartbeat or your double cyclones and twin twisters would. So yeah, if you want, you could run this, or you just play this at a clean 40 if you only have 1 Trivikarma.